So yeah, hello everyone, welcome to episode 2 of Bert's Customs, and in this video I'll be showing you guys these characters. Let me bring them forward. So I got them ready, and I'll bring them in, and I'll bring them on in order. So here they are. First up is Thomas with a right running board. Now basically, a lot of the characters I have, I want to make them look like they are in the show. So what I decided to do is I decided to give them a white running board. Now originally, if you remember with Thomas, he originally had a black running board that I gave him last year, and he kept that running board for a while, mainly because I didn't have paint at the time. But since I have paint now, I've been painting the engines recently, and so yeah, Thomas was actually the first custom I made using my paint, so that's pretty interesting. So yeah, like I said, and if you notice that there's a little bit of white paint there, that's alright. But yeah, like I said, pretty much as you can tell, that's pretty much all I generally did for him, was I gave him a white running board, and that's generally it for him. So that's generally Tom. But also, if you notice, you can kind of see his original running board, and those are kind of, I don't know, it's like kind of hard to tell. But yeah, anyways, moving on. Next up is, next up is Edward. And yeah, like I said, just like with Thomas, I also gave him a white running board. And yeah, like I said, also what I did for him is I painted this tender front, and I painted the back of him back to normal. Since for those of you who don't know, Edward's tender front, Edward's back and the front of his tender had I colored black because, well, last year I saw that some people did that with their characters, mainly Edward, Henry, Gordon, and James. But yeah, so that's why I decided to do that to those guys. Which, speaking of Gordon and James, you'll also be seeing them in this video. So keep on the lookout for those guys. But yeah, excellent. So that's pretty much what I did for Edward. Yeah, moving on. Next up is. Oh, hold on, yes, sorry about that. Anyways, moving on. Like I was saying, next up is Gordon. Now, like I said, I told you you'd be seeing him in this video. So yeah, but now keep in mind, it was kind of difficult to make Gordon's running board white, since he's a Trackmaster 2 engine, and since I can't really take him apart that well, and since I didn't want to ruin him by trying to take him apart, I just did the best I could with painting his running board. So as you can see, I painted the front of him, and I know, of course, as you can tell, when I was painting him, it got some of it on his blue paint, and on these parts here. But yeah, and on his buffers there. But besides that, I think it turned out well. And same with and also on this side. But also, just like with Edward, like I said, I painted the back of him and the front of his tender back to normal the best I could. And yeah, moving on. Next up is, let me move him out of the way. Okay. Next up is James. And yeah, pretty much all I did the same thing for him. I gave him a white running board. And I painted the back of him and the front of his tender. So yeah, like I said. Yeah, moving on. Second to last character I'll show in this video is Percy. Just like with Thomas, I gave him a white running board. And yeah, just like with the other characters in this video. And yeah. Finally, the final character I'll show in this video is Toby. Now, the reason why Toby's here is, if you remember my Toby, I gave him the Railway Series look with the blue cow catchers and stuff, and side plates, and a black roof, but I wanted to paint Toby back to normal, so I painted him the way he originally looked, with a gray cow catchers, gray side plates, and a white roof. So yeah, so that's basically all I did for Toby, is I painted him back to normal. You can kind of still see some of the blue, mainly on this side. I think it's mainly noticeable, and you can still see his black roof there, but I don't mind. At least they're back to normal. At least he's back to normal now. And so, also, if you're wondering why Henry wasn't in this video, Henry was going to be in this video, but today I plan to make Henry, and since I plan to make a part 2 to this custom video of showing the Steam team, he'll be in there, and then, but yeah, but besides that, that's pretty much all I want to say. I don't know when the 3rd episode will be of this little series. It'll probably be out soon, I don't know when, but yeah, but like I said, that's pretty much all I wanted to say for this video. So anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, and bye everyone, bye.